I thought about all the men that are good men. Because I honestly, I'm one of those people that I believe that there are good men still out here. I believe there are men out here doing what they're supposed to be doing, handling their business. I believe that. So I wanted to write something just to tell a man, hey, you know, I see you. I like how you're making me feel. I like what you're doing to me. You're awesome. Just keep on making me feel this way. Because you know what they say, you got to tell a man. Men got to, you know, they want to hear stroke their little egos and stuff.
Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong.
You busted off. Instead of stroking egos.
My conversation don't go like that. After 2 weeks.
After 2.
I can give you a week and a half stroking. I ain't.
And then you done.
Who was that? What's Carnes? Who's saying I be stroking?
Clarence Carter.
Clarence Carter. I ain't king to Clarence Carter. In front of the camera this time. So, so now, you know I gotta ask this.
What?
Is there someone, or you just made this up?
Is there? What is he doing? No, just there. Bam.
She just take over my interview.
I just thought that would be a better angle. I thought that would be a better angle. Don't you guys agree?
Okay.
Okay. Now, is there someone in my life?
Because you're saying, yeah, who are you stroking somebody? Basically, let me just ask it like that. You stroking somebody?
No.
Okay.
I just, you know, I thought about the man that I do want to have.
What you gonna do to him?
Yeah. I wrote this song for him.
Keep hope alive.
It's kind of like Beyonce, you know, like the song Baby I Love You, You Are My Life, happiest moments weren't complete if you were by my side. You know that song, right?
Yes.
So she wrote that before she ever met Jay-Z, or somebody wrote it for, I don't know. So it was created before she met Jay-Z. So this is kind of like my shout out to my boo, because I know he's out there. I probably already know him. You know, it'd be those sneak attacks, right? It'd be the guy that's always been in your life all these years, just being your friend and just being there for you. And you're like, you never think of him like that. And then out of nowhere one day you just see him differently. You're like, dang, you look good. And you cool?
No.
What have I been thinking all this time?
That's going to be a no for me.
That you don't think that ever happened?
That's going to be a no for me.
It might happen to me. I don't know.
I got that corner, I got this corner. See, they over in that corner. That's the friend corner.
Why are you like this?
Don't cross that line and you won't be in no corner.
Why are you like this?
I'm a Virgo.
What does that mean?
Google and find out.
Okay. Next
But
show.
somebody that's in my life, that's been in my life for a long time, and then I just wake up like, oh, I think I like him.
No, you don't see that happening?
No, that's going to be a hell no for me. I have so many male friends. I have always had more male friends than female friends. But they were just friends. So I never really was like, ooh, I like him, or I'm attracted to him, and then I moved at an early age. I finished school at an early age, so I wasn't thinking about, ooh, I'm finna marry my high school boyfriend, or whoever I'm finna marry somebody in college. I was trying to get gone and left half the people I met there.
Got you.
So it was just like, then once you get here, you know, at a young age, you ain't think about getting married. You know, you are, but you're not.
Yeah. Because
you're trying to find yourself. And I went to school at an early age. I had degrees and shit that I don't even like. So
you do?
You just so young and you doing what you're supposed to be doing without even realizing and knowing who you are and what you want to do in life. That's why some people say when you go to college, you really don't know who you are and what you want to do.
You don't.
But then you sitting up in class 8 o'clock in the morning, struggling, taking all these classes for 4 years, to walk across the stage, get a piece of paper, and then go do some opposite shit. For some. Some are born knowing what they want to do, and that's just what they do. But there's a lot of people who be in political science and they nurses, or somebody that do something totally different and they doing nails.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just that you just don't never know. And I was actually, unfortunately, one of those people. But I lined all my, degrees and certifications and this. I lined them all together so that they would go together. So if I ever decided to go back in that field, I'm stacked.
Wow.
So as, bachelor's, master's, certificate, then this training. So therefore, if I ever want to go back to my profession, I could. But will I know?
What was your profession?
I'm not gonna say that.
Okay. She's full of
I
secrets.
answer questions on this show.
She on the radio.
She's not asking no questions.
I'm fascinated with your life.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, this ain't all that. But anyway, let's just be clear. It's alright. It's alright.
I bet it's so fabulous, right?
Whatever. Whatever. So, all right. So it was a few other questions. So let's talk about dating in Atlanta. Okay. How are you dating in Atlanta?
How am I dating?
Are you dating at all in Atlanta? Because that's the first question. Is you ain't dating in Atlanta?
When I try, I want to.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's like, because people's definition of dating has changed, and it is like mind blowing when you meet people. It's like back in the day, you knew what you were doing with somebody. Like,
you had clarity.
Yeah, there was clarity. Yeah, the line. I mean, it was clear. Whatever it was clear. Nowadays, it's like, oh, when you think you're dating somebody, they're like, oh, we just kicking it. Well, what? First of all, I don't kick it, so let's clear that up. And then two, like, what does that mean? Because I ain't been sitting around here acting like wifey just be kicking it with somebody. So obviously we had a miscommunication somewhere. So let's clear this up now.
Whoa, do we need to take a commercial break? Because I think I lost her. You back? Woo.
Oh my gosh, that was so funny.
Jesse was scary at first. Clearly, something didn't work out all right. It was a no for her. You okay?
I'm good, thanks.
Okay.
I just zoned out, but I'm hot. Shoot, it's hot.
Okay,
here.
she got me hot. So, well.
No, that didn't happen to me.
Well, I wasn't really done with this topic, but I don't know if I need to move on and go to the next subject. But you know what? It's so funny because I asked everybody to come up to my show dating because it's just such a big thing with dating in Atlanta for women. Mm-hmm. Men, well, they getting some problems too, but more so for women, it's very hard.
Mm-hmm. And it's crazy because we're talking about grown people. I don't know about you. I don't deal with, young people. I don't have a fetish about that at all. I don't have no fetish about no young boys.
Well.
I like grown men's. Little gray hairs is fine. Mm-hmm.
Gray hair.
A little gray. A little premature gray is sexy. Yeah, grown man stuff, So I like grown men.
So what's your age? So we're talking, it's a hairy, not hairy, it's some gray 30s. I can't even repeat what this girl just said. It's some gray 30s and it's some gray 50s. So which grades you talking about?
I mean, all of it. It depends on the vibe with the person. But we're talking about, these are grown people who are still acting like teenagers out here. And it's really... I'm like, when did this happen? When did the tide shift?
Well, ain't nothing like how it used to be. Like you said, kicking it. What's kicking it?
What is that?
And then everybody's boo. Don't call me a boo if you call everybody boo. Don't call me a baby if you call everybody baby. Exactly. And then it's like, oh, that's my homegirl. Homegirl is, you killing me with this fan. Homegirl is somebody that you went to school with. Your homegirl that was on the block that was your friend. That's your homegirl. Don't say homegirl when you from New York and she from Virginia and y'all in Atlanta and you're kicking. Oh, that's my homegirl. No, that ain't home.
No, that's not.
So it's just, you get so many different things. And it's like, what, 22 to 1 here?
It's crazy. But you know what? I don't care what they say about this 22 to 1. It ain't no 22 quality. So when you break, you might be talking about some, wait a minute, are we talking, wait,
she better take off. She better take off. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Somebody did a census report and said this is how, whoever would take, first of all, I've never even seen a census report. Have you ever seen one come to your house? How often do you see them?
Do you be home?
I don't know.
Ask your mama.
Okay, so you get them every year.
I ain't gonna say that because I don't know. They don't come every year.
So when you see them, do you know what it is?
I'm pretty sure it's gonna say census at the top.
And do you just throw it in the trash, or do you actually open it?
The purpose of them sending them to you is for you to fill them out.
Who else does that? I think she's the only one. Who actually fills out your census report? I've never even seen one.
They about to eat your ass up on Facebook. This is some funny shit. It's Boss Talk Radio, Marvin, Connie.
No. Okay, so a part of me is being silly. I know what it is.
I'm glad you said that.
I'm being silly.
I was a little concerned. So it's gonna say census on the document.
Yeah, I went to college.
So when you fill it out and you send it in, then it's gonna calculate something, because
from
what I read, it's like 700 people move here to the Georgia. I think it's monthly. 700 a month.
It's attractive. Cost of living.
But when I first got here, you know how they had the population on the sign on Peachtree down from Big? Like, it was nowhere close to that. But when I got here, gas was 79 cents in 1998.
79 cents?
Yeah. Char Boulevard.
Dang.
So that's how long I've been here, and just to see the growth, the difference in the traffic, the difference in just the congestion, the difference in the building. So it's definitely a totally different city than when I first moved here.
Got you.
That means the quality of men changed, the type of people that you, because there are hardly nobody here born and raised, but she is, that you meet in Atlanta, because most of the time people are not from here.
That's true.
Like, I've been here that long, and I probably know 8 people that's born and raised here.
Wow. But is that true for other cities you go to? Like, if you go to New York, are most of the people born and raised
How the
here?
hell will I know they ain't never lived in New York? You got to
When you
live it and know that.
visit.
I don't be out taking census when I be visiting these cities. Oh, hey, excuse me, do you live here? Excuse me, do you live here? Excuse me, sir, where you from? What the hell going on when I visit the damn city? I don't even want nobody to know my name when I visit the city. They're going to ask my name.
That's funny.
So when you go to other cities, do you do a poll?
No. I just wondered, did you? I'm going to sit back here with my fan.
She's so funny. Okay. I don't even know what it is. She just done threw me off with this lady.
Oh, no, 22. So that's 22 women to every one man.
Yeah.
We're not talking about 22 quality. That's just a census report that said this is how many black females.
Well, you can get you a few dimes. You probably get a 5-piece, a nickel, a few pennies. You don't know what you're going to get.
That's what I'm saying.
22. It is
but
what it
if
is.
we're going to talk about quality, then it's really probably 3 to 1.
It is. Well, I ain't worried about the other 21 in my group. Fuck them.
But you know who's messing it up? It's that other portion of it that's messing it up, because they're doing whatever, whenever, however,
for free.
No rules, yeah, all that, and it's messing it up for the 3 that actually say no. I have a standard. You gotta come correct.
You gotta court me.
Right, you gotta court me.
Somebody said they wanted to court. It was cute.
I like courting. Let's court. But when you say that, they look at you like, ain't nobody got time for that. And they're going to go over there to the other.
No, I won't say that.
That's what I think is happening. That's what I think is happening.
Well, first of all, we just need to get clarity when we meet certain people. Oh, what we doing? What's your purpose? What you trying to do? Right. Where you trying to go?
Out the gate.
No, Steve Harvey said, what's your long-term goals?
Uh-huh.
Anyway.
Do you do that when you meet people?
Well, there's some things that I ask when I meet people.
Okay.
I don't think it's she's got one more time to ask me a question. On my show.
Aren't you guys loving this though?
No, because you asked me questions. I might not want to answer these questions.
You're getting to know
anyway, so did you watch the change in this? Did you watch the Olympics?
I did. I did.
Okay, so first of all, I watched them. I enjoyed them. I don't know if y'all did, but I want to say just a great performance by the United States. Congratulations, United States. We walked away with 121 medals. Wow. Yes.
It's like black girls were killing it.
No, African Americans was doing anything this year with it. I mean, we got 46 gold, 37 silvers, and 38 bronze. And then the thing about it is, there was repeated medalists.
So they won in the year before?
No, they won in different categories this year. Wow. So they was just like, I just got an award for swimming. No, I got an award for swimming. Like, it was great that the fact that they was able to compete in different sports and still win.
Yeah.
Now, you know what? It just had to be some to go over there and mess it up for the United States.
What?
I ain't gonna talk about it. But at least they win black. No comment. And then, first of all, in Tokyo next year. For all the people that don't know, the Olympics is going to be in Tokyo in 2020. And I think that's a much better look. Hopefully by then in Tokyo, I don't need y'all to get no viruses, no diseases, no situations, and no hostages.
When was the last time you heard about something happening like that in Tokyo?
It ain't, but damn it, you don't know. It's 4 years. Shit, we ain't hear about Ezekiel 2 years ago, did we?
It's new, right?
My point. Yeah. 4 years, a lot shit can happen.
Right.
But Tokyo, they pretty straight up. Them the most, let me tell you something. Them is the most fit people.
They are.
They gonna ride their bike, they gonna walk. They the most exercise people, and I ain't never seen none of them over 5'10" or over 180. And
they eat rice with every meal.
If I ate that much rice, I'd be about 300 pounds. Ain't that crazy?
Rice with every meal.
They do, but they the most fit. So I'm excited. I won't be going to Tokyo, but
you should go.
That ain't gonna happen.
Okay.
So politics.
Okay.
I ain't gonna ask you who you going for, cause I'm just gonna assume I know who you going for.
Why would you assume?
Well,
you think you have me pegged?
Who you going for? Who you going for then? Hey Cheryl, who you going for then?
Hey Cheryl,
this look good. Who you going for? You going for Hillary? Girl, don't get kicked out of here. You going for Hillary?
I'm not. Why are you assuming that? Who are you going for?
Did you not just hear me say that? I don't like Trump.
Okay.
So that's.
Well,
he just basically confessed that his whole immigration practice that he was thinking was like it just a scam. It was just like his big scam.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean the fact that he comes out and he says some of the things he said. He actually gave props to Obama today because of the way that he's handling enforcing border patrol. Okay, he gave him one compliment. However, but he basically just came out and said that his whole strategy for his immigration was a big scam. He said that out of his mouth.
What is the
Which
people?
I'm not shocked because a whole bunch of unnecessary shit been coming out of his mouth.
Wow. And the people were cheering?
Girl, I think them people is
like,
hypnotized,
what are they? I'm
drugs.
like, what is this? What is
they
going
either
on?
getting a nice check or something.
He could say anything and this is like,
he has said anything.
It's like, did you hear what
But he didn't say nothing about them Latinos.
At first he did.
Well, I'm talking about today. He made shit he ain't saying nothing about them.
Okay. Because he know he needs their vote?
Well, he need black folk vote. Cause why not? We don't have nothing to lose. But no comment on that statement.
No comment on that statement. I'm going to use that.
Are you registered to vote?
I am.
Okay. Everybody ain't. You got to October the 8th. Did you register to vote for the November 8th election?
And vote in the local stuff too. I don't think we talked about that enough. The local elections that go on.
Well, I talked about it. People don't understand that it starts at the bottom and go up. You just can't, girl, let's go vote for this president, right, and then go back in your neighborhood and be trying to wonder why the school superintendent is crazy. This ain't happening. In the country, we got beats. You want to go vote for Obama, then you wonder why your grass ain't cut on your highways. You ain't got gravel on them dirt roads. And that's for the country folk, because that's where I'm from, so it's a little different. That don't apply to Georgia. But therefore, you get my point. So therefore, the things that you want for is your school system, your community, and just county and state stuff.
Right.
Like, why the state ain't getting this? Well, we don't have enough black people going down here around the corner right now, trying to push the bills that's going to help us as a people in the state of Georgia.
I agree.
And the fact that the state of Georgia has such a high percentage of self-owned businesses, definitely amongst African Americans, we should be breaking down the doors trying to vote in these local elections.
Especially Atlanta. I mean, everywhere.
Yeah. So you just make sure you vote now. You know I'm gonna come find
I am voting. Let's go vote together and post it together so you know I'm voting.
I go early.
What's early?
Like soon as they open, because I can't do lines.
What time they open? 5?
And ain't no VIP lines at the polls. I tried to vote last time. Damn, they got kicked out. It was down the street, around the corner, up the street, down the block.
Dang. Yeah, get there early.
So we got to go early.
Yeah.
But I actually want to, closer to that time, I want to kind of work on a campaign and reach out to some other local celebrities and just try to make sure we start driving. I want to kind of maybe start like the end of October. Whereas for people that can't get to the polls, we go to some of the churches and see if they can get their buses to go out into the community. And a lot of these, mega churches that has transportation for the people that's coming to the church paying their tithes. At least take them to the poll, the vote, and just try to get people to come and vote, and then just kind of push more people.
I agree.
Because they've been doing so many tests and polls to if 60% of the people that's not registered to vote will go register to vote, and then just 10% votes, Hillary will blow them out. Like, I be looking at numbers. I'm big on, don't quote that, TJ. I know you listening to me. So don't quote me that. But I just listen to the fact of the things that we can do, and then I get so upset because there's people that's not even registered to vote. Still.
Yeah. Yeah. We gotta do something.
But did you? And I got to say this.
What?
I'm not gonna say where.
What?
But there was a person that went to register to vote, and a poll worker told this young lady, and I don't know how she found out. She asked her, "Do you get government assistance?" She said yes. She told her, "You are not allowed to vote because you take government assistance."
Where?
Can't say where, but it was local.
Wow.
And so what happened?
I was so mad because of the simple fact that someone just had it. Like, are you gonna go through that type of just crazy stuff to not get people votes? And it was an African American woman that was trying to vote, and it was a woman that just came out, asked her this question, and she said yes, and she said, "Well, I'm sorry, you're not allowed to vote because blah 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 blah." And I know for some fact, anybody would come and say, no, that's not right. Because first of all, any county, state government office where it's the driver license, DFAX, anybody that's government has a place on every application. Are you registered to vote? If not, do you want to register? Even online, if you're applying or doing anything that's state, whether city, county, federal, anything that you're doing, you're going to see an option. Are you registered to vote? If not, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Like, this, they have to ask you that question.
Okay.
But for her to not be able to vote for something like that, and then she actually called and reported it.
That's what I was saying. What happened?
And they're going to try to get, because that's the most unheard shit I ever heard before in my life. And I talk a little bit about this all the time, but
yeah.
I'm just big on making sure people go register to vote. Like, it's very important. And I have a lot of people say I ain't gonna vote because it ain't gonna matter. Oh, that makes me so damn mad.
Yeah, it does matter.
A no vote is a vote for Trump.
It is.
Like, why I'm a vote? It ain't gonna do no good. It ain't gonna do no good. Okay.
That's what they want.
And it'd be so funny because the people saying they're not gonna vote is people that's actually on Obamacare. So get your lives together and realize that if you didn't vote for Obama, you wouldn't be right here getting top brand insurance for $5 copay.
Who gets that?
I do. Move right along.
She's good.
Move right along.
I see why y'all tune in. She's good.
No, I ain't even get crazy tonight. I'm laying low tonight. So, are you a sports fan?
Yeah, I like sports.
Who's your favorite football team?
The Seahawks.
Okay. I like the Seahawks too. Shout out to Tony McDaniel and Ricardo Lockett. Okay. Two of my friends. Well, one play, one doesn't. Basketball team. Basketball.
That's hard. I don't think I have a favorite basketball team.
You were born and raised here, right?
That don't mean nothing.
I'm going somewhere. Just answer the question.
Okay.
You was born and raised in Marietta, Georgia, right?
No, I was raised in Marietta, Georgia.
Where was you born?
Wilmington, Delaware.
And that don't matter. That don't count. So basically, Georgia.
Okay.
So you did not mention the Falcons. Sean Falcons or
you know